Good morning from Bilbao. After yesterday's documentation failure that gave Atlas his big narration debut, I'm back in control of the microphone today. Don't get too comfortable in that narrator's chair, Atlas. I started the day with a proper visit to Bilbao's Cathedral of Santiago, getting more than the 7 seconds of footage that Atlas so precisely calculated yesterday. A moment of quiet before diving back into the Camino, fueling up in Bilbao's charming old town with what might be the perfect pilgrim breakfast, strong coffee and a local pastry. When you're facing 20 kilometers with serious elevation gain, you need proper fuel. After last night's work session and great night's rest, it feels good to be back on the trail, even if today's route is taking me through some of the more industrial sections of the Camino del Norte. Not every day can be picturesque forests and bubbling streams. And here we go, uphill, then more uphill, then even more uphill. This section out of Bilbao is no joke, especially what locals call Devil's Hill with its punishing 14% grade. When the terrain gets this challenging, I always turn to my secret weapon, the perfect hiking playlist. There's nothing like Eye of the Tiger blasting in your ears to get you up an impossible hill. Sometimes the most obvious choices are exactly right. The reward for all that climbing? An incredible view back toward where I started. That's the thing about difficult climbs. They usually offer the best perspectives. You can see all the way back to parts of Bilbao from here, which gives you that satisfying sense of distance covered. The rain from this morning has cleared out, and it looks like we might finally be seeing spring establish itself. Atlas is giving a 76% probability of continued improvement in weather conditions, which is about as optimistic as he gets. And there it is, Portugalete, spread out below. Today's journey is taking me from the cultural capital of Bilbao to this fascinating industrial port city. The Camino del Norte isn't just about pretty countryside. It passes through working landscapes that show you the economic backbone of northern Spain. I know some pilgrims get disappointed by these more industrial sections, but I find them fascinating. This is real life, not just postcard views. The Nervión River dividing the city has been the lifeblood of this region for centuries, connecting it to the Bay of Biscay and the wider world. Despite the industrial surroundings, I keep noticing signs of spring everywhere. Trees budding, flowers pushing through in unexpected places. Nature finding its way, even in industrial settings, feels like the perfect metaphor for this journey, finding balance and beauty within practical constraints. Portugalete is more working class, more connected to its maritime heritage. After 8 days on the Camino, I'm starting to appreciate how each town and city has its own distinct character. My body is finally adapting to this daily walking routine. That ankle injury from Monday is almost completely healed, and according to Atlas, my cardiovascular performance has improved by 22.3% since day one. Though I'm not entirely sure how he's calculating that. Made it to Portugalete's center. Tomorrow I'll continue along the coast, but for tonight, I'm enjoying this vibrant port city. 8 days down on the Camino del Norte, and I'm finding my rhythm in this balance of work and adventure. For the Mindie life, this is Mindie, back in control of the narration duties. Sorry, Atlas. You'll have to wait for my next documentation failure to get your moment in the spotlight again.